Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation Live, welcome. Cappers Nation Live family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Stack Wop. Good morning, Cappers, as he said. Good morning, chat. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, trolls. I love it. I love it, Stack Wop. That might be our new opening. That might be our new opening. I may need to steal that. Sorry, Darren. I had a case of the shit, so I was on the shitter at 9 Eastern time, 6 Pacific, because I think it was all that butter from that giant Alaskan king crab legs I was eating last night, as well as the creme brulee. So I woke up with a little bit of the squirts, since you wanted to know why I was late. Next time, don't tell me to be on time, and I won't tell you. Oh, yay, by the way, it's there. You just got to click on the Guaranteed tab at the top of the page. Click on that Guaranteed tab at the top of the page. I promise you it's there. We have over 100 people already on it, so all you have to do is click on that Guaranteed tab, scroll down below the green box, and it should be there. But actually, I might have overspoke. Hold on one second. There might have been an error when they just updated the website just a second ago, so hold on one second. You might be... I know it was there earlier because everybody was buying it, but let me double check. I know they were taking down all the Black Friday sales, so they might have taken down the wrong one, so hold on. Nope, it should be there. Give me 1 second. That's weird. I show it as active, but not on the website. So hold on 1 second, because I know a bunch of people purchased it. So hang tight with me. Let me see if I can get it up on another page, possibly the premium page or something. Weird. Let me open up another browser. Firefox is acting a little funky this morning. But hang on 1 second there. Let me double check. Let me double check on that for you, because it was there, because I know that I've seen the orders come through. So, it is already there. Okay, so what it is, it's already there. It's already pre-selected for you, because that's the only Saturday or guaranteed package that we have up. So if you click on the Guaranteed tab, you'll actually go below the green box. It'll say membership type. It's already there. It says Sunday's Guaranteed Win. But what I'll do is I'll turn on Guaranteed Saturday for next week, and then you'll actually be able to see the difference. So no, it was there. And if you go back right now, click the refresh button, you'll see what I was talking about. It was always there. It just was already pre-selected for you with no checkbox required. But it was there. Good morning, everybody. Stack Quap, I'm going to steal that little opening line from you right there. Ty, good morning. Brian, Mr. Beeman, Fast Freddy in the house says, thumbs up. What's up, Kyle? Good morning. Derek, good morning. Darren, Gary, Fresh Escobar. Oh, yay, by the way, Mr. Blevins, Anthony, Princess Chachu in the house. Matthew, Neverez KC, good morning. Jonathan, top of the morning to you. Alex, good morning. That definitely was a great Guaranteed Saturday win yesterday. Great Game of the Week win on Friday. It's going to be an even bigger NFL Guaranteed Play win later on today. Mr. D. Rob in the house. Glenn W. in the house. What's going on? Good morning, everybody. Glad to have everybody tuning in with us. Glad to have everybody tuning in with us this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to rock and roll. Never as Casey. I don't know how you could not see his lip. It looked like it just got smashed along his teeth. That was disgusting. Who dat, Bob? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good luck to you and your Saints today. William tuning in via text message. Patsy Keaton, good morning. Tim Williams, good morning. Brad, good morning, everybody. We got a little coffee going. We got a little OJ from McDonald's going. We're about to have some winners going. It was a very interesting day yesterday. Very interesting day yesterday. But first of all, I did have an amazing night last night out with the missus, as well as my little one. Eating some amazing Alaskan king crab last night. Was really, really good. Darren says Steelers laying 2 against Arizona. We have a lot of NFL action. Finally back to a full 16-game slate that we get to break down today. Who that's got the vodka and the pit going? I'm not going to lie. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Gary, good morning. All is well. All is well. I will have I do have to say my stomach is a little off, but I think it was all the butter from last night. He's probably got that bacon wrapped shrimp roll in Never's Casey, and let me tell you, that stuff was good. That stuff was good. Real good. So I was able to get out of the office early yesterday. I hope you guys all were able to enjoy your Saturday as well. I know I was. I know I was. It was a great evening out. It's not often I get to go out with the missus and the little one all together in the evening, and I don't know why I'm trying to post the picture, trying to show off my crab legs from last night, but I can't get it to post up on the screen. So I guess you guys don't get to see it. Oh well. Not that you guys wanted to see anyway, so. But if you guys see me take off running, excuse me, I'm going to blame the creme brulee or the butter from the crab leg. So if I split, don't worry, I'll be back in about 10. Jonathan says, quick question before breakdown. So my question was, I have a future on Detroit 6.5 wins under. They are 3-8 with 4 games left. If they lose today, do I get paid? You got to wait to the end of the season. Always got to wait to the end of the season to get paid on a futures bet. It sucks to have to wait to get paid, but who that, Bob? Some Italian sausage, boneless thighs, pork chops. Oh, whoa. You're really going all out now. Bobby, you need to knock that off. You're going all out now. Going all out. Look at this. We got 50-something rolling, and it's only 6:30 here. I know it's 9:30 on the East Coast. But out of curiosity, where's my West Coasters? How many West Coasters do we have in the chat right now? I'm going to say me and Jonathan. Probably not many else. D-Rob, the Bay Area. Okay, we got a couple up early. Oh, that's right. Aaron's in SoCal as well. We got a couple of us early. Big Tom in the house. Oh, yay, by the way, thanks for jumping on board. You're going to love it. You're going to love the ending to that play. When it cashes, you're going to love it. Cato, West Coast North, baby. Or North Bay, okay. Good deal. Alrighty. Tom, I was out to dinner and I took a look at that score and I said, oh my God. Oh my God. And that was at halftime, and I was like, can it be possible? Can it be possible? No, not possible. Robert Beeman, I put big money on your guaranteed NFL pick. Fantastic. Well, Darren, in order to get in for guaranteed Saturday, you have plenty of time. You got 7 days until next Saturday. But if you want to be in for the big Sunday play today, the NFL play, you need to be signed up by 4 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, Aaron, me too. I'm glad he got demolished. 15 minutes of fame are done. See you later. Have fun, Fatso. 15 minutes of fame is over. Have fun. See you later. Go back and eat your deep dish. Next time, take it seriously. I know, Darren. I'm still giving you a hard time. Still giving you a hard time for telling me to be on time at 9 sharp. I'm never on time. I'm never on time. Always late, but worth the wait. Always late, but worth the wait. And we'll probably always continue to be late. A few minutes here and there. I was actually sending out games. And then I had to run to the you-know-where. Alrighty. Let's see here. Any purchase over $99 of premium plays, personal plays, or the NHL package today will get you Sunday's play for free. Tim, I see you just purchased 3 days of premium plays, sir. I don't know if you're watching. You probably are. But I just activated your Sunday account or the Sunday play for you as well on your account. And remember, when you have multiple packages, guys, when you have multiple packages, turn your phone sideways, scroll down, look for the username. All right, look for that username, your username, and then click that little box that's got 4 little windows in it. All right, click that little box that's got 4 little windows in it. That'll take you to your members dashboard area. Stack Guap, thanks William for pointing that out for me. Stack Guap, it's $50 guaranteed to win, or you'll get the next one absolutely free, and we ain't losing it. We ain't losing it, that's for sure. I see we're already moving one of the college basketball lines later in the day. Moving it from 2.5 to 4, and the books haven't even opened here. How about that one? How about that one? Your books are already having to adjust on the fly. For guys on my personal plays, you already know which one that one is. But we moved that one from 2.5. Mark says, hit a 4-team parlay, nothing big, $20. Ohio State laying 7, UAB over, App State over, and Butler over. Very nice. Very nice. Seton Hall should be getting one. They should be catching one against Iowa State. At least they were last time I checked. You know, D-Rob, Dayton was attractive today, but there was something on it that just scared me, and we'll break that. We'll try and break that one down. We'll try and break that one down as well. Do the North Carolina-Virginia game too, as well as some NFL. So before we get in the breakdowns, let's do a full recap. First of all, everybody that was on our UFC yesterday, congratulations to you guys, as well as our Guaranteed Saturday. Nice, huge day yesterday. Not only for Guaranteed Saturday, winning UAB Florida Atlantic over 41 first half points. I know some of you were scared that it wasn't going to go over. It was going over. 41 first half points. We weren't going to lose that one. So congratulations to everybody there. UFC yesterday, congratulations to everybody, not only on FC's Guaranteed Max Fight Pick winner on Aspen Ladd with the TKO in the start of the third round, but as well as he went 4-1-2. He had 2 draws, 2 unusual draws yesterday, but ended up going 4-1-2, and absolutely lights out, smashed the UFC last night again. I think that's his 3rd or 4th card in a row of just absolute lights out domination. And if you're not betting his UFC, man, you guys missed out last night. I made a boatload of money on all his fight picks last night, and the only one he dropped was a little underdog lean, a half a unit, plus 120. So not bad there. Great night. Guaranteed Max Fight Pick winner, like I said. Three fight parlay as well. You guys hit your parlay, hit your Max Fight Pick. Gave out a free UFC Fight Pick on the Thug Nasty himself winning with a wizard. Only the 2nd time in the history of the UFC that was done. Skip S, UFC on fire. Damn straight it is, baby. Robert Beeman, yeah, the free UFC pick won. Thug Nasty winning with the wizard. Only the 2nd time in the history of the UFC that that move has ever been made. Bryce Mitchell, plus 100 dog winner. Then he got up on stage and told the president if there's any politicians that need their asses whooped, he'd go do it for them for free. And then he also told Reebok that he ain't going anywhere, so they need to make him some camo shorts or kill him, one of the two. Thug Nasty getting the job done for everybody for a free UFC Fight Pick. So overall, UFC yesterday, not just winning, but fantastic. Guaranteed Max Fight Pick winner. He won 2 fight picks at 2 units apiece. We had a draw on the dog of the night. Strong Lean went 1-0 on a 1 unit. We lost a half a unit as well as pushed a half a unit on a draw. And then a 3-fight parlay for a unit at plus 109. So overall plus 4, 5, 4.5, 5.5 units plus your Max Fight Pick for FC's UFC yesterday. So awesome UFC event yesterday. Awesome. I made an absolute shit ton of money from everything yesterday, especially on the UFC. So that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. It was definitely a damn good day yesterday, that's for sure. So UFC, fantastic, guaranteed Saturday winner. Premium Plays had a weird day yesterday after Central Michigan and Miami coming out firing with that first touchdown right away. I actually thought we were going to have a chance to get that game to go over the total, and it never happened. And so they dropped that one. We won the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, that one was easy. Easy. And then Villanova laying 16. That was a huge disappointment. Villanova laying 16. They were up by 16 at the half. And I don't even know what to say about old Villanova. Villanova shit the bed on us yesterday. Villanova just straight shit the bed on us yesterday. Alrighty, let's see here. Gerald, good morning, sir. You got to click on the guaranteed tab, but if you're trying to find it and you already purchased it, then you need to log in. And then you need to turn your mobile device, if you're using a phone or a tablet, you need to turn it sideways. But that's if you already purchased it. But I just checked your account and I don't see that you have it, so you need to click on the guaranteed tab at the top of the page. Scroll down. It's already pre-selected for you. Just put in your payment information and you'll have access to it, sir. It's already there. Oh, yeah, by the way, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to end Sunday with a big note. Yeah, and Kong, that happens. You know, that happens, from time to time. You lose, win, and then it's like lights out. That's what happens before our big runs. You know, they go back and forth, and it's tiresome, man. You just get, it's like, I mean, I get it. It's frustrating because it's frustrating for me too. And then it's literally, it's like the light switch clicks, and it's win, and that's all we'll do. So that's usually what happens before a big run. So when it happens, I'm not too concerned with it, if you know what I mean. So like, you know, when the back and forths happen, win, lose, you just manage your bankroll properly, and you sit back and you wait, and like we do, you know, and then just hang on tight because it's coming. Robert C., you're very welcome. Yeah, I mean, how you could lose on Villanova laying 16, they're up 16 at the half, and they shit the bed on us. Personal plays yesterday. Another good day yesterday. Solid day, 3-1. The only one I dropped yesterday was the over in the Baylor-Oklahoma game, and I thought we were going to get it in OT. I got to tell you guys some stats for OT for me this year because it's actually odd. And I may be off a game, but I can't remember. I think this year in college football, I've had 5 games where we've played a total on an over that went to overtime, and we were not over yet. It wasn't a winner before it went to overtime. And before yesterday, I was 0-5. Usually, if you make it to overtime in college, they score like another 40 points, you know, or at least 14, 21, 17, you know, at least something to get you closer. But this year, and a lot of it was MAC action, but I think I was 0-5 before yesterday. So I was like, all right, Baylor, Oklahoma, 23-23. I mean, we're 3 touchdowns away. That's 1 apiece. And then whoever gets the next one, and we get a winner. Now we'll just make it 0-6 with a total going to overtime and not getting the win. Now the NFL, I think I'm 2-0 on the year, which is odd because NFL you usually don't get too many points, but occasionally you can get 9. But, so rather odd day on that game yesterday. So we dropped that one. We hammered Florida and Butler over 119. And that was the game we were talking about in the morning, guys. We single-handedly pushed that line 3.5 points. I put out that game. We went live an hour and a half late yesterday. We went live yesterday at 7:30 my time, 10:30 East Coast time. I put out that play at 10:15 Eastern time. And then I went back to go bet it again as soon as we went live, because 5 Dimes only let me bet $1,000 on that game. They only let me bet $1,000 on that game. And so I was like, oh no, I'm betting more than that. Not going to happen. So I went back and we pushed that line all the way from 119 to 122.5 in literally less than 30 minutes. So good on you guys making the line shift and having a great time making money on it. So we hit that one. That one was an easy winner. I think we hit that with like 4 or 5 minutes to go. UAB, Florida Atlantic. I took Florida Atlantic. For some reason, I was scared of the 7.5, so we took it down to 7 minus $1.20. Some got it at 8, and because their bookies were a little on the shyster side, and we said no problem, still take it, and we hammered that one. That was a blowout, easy victory. Congrats to my buddy Lane Kiffin going to head up the program at Ole Miss. Well deserved. And then obviously Kansas laying 9.5 late. The 7 p.m. Eastern time game. That was a nice, easy victory to end the night. So that was nice. Eliezer jumped on board it. He got on Kansas just at the nick of time. I seen your ticket. So that was a great win. So 3-1 on my personal plays yesterday. Free play winner in the soccer game for you guys during the live show yesterday. Manchester City, Manchester United, both score goal minus 127 winner for the live chat yesterday. Free UFC fight pick winner Bryce Mitchell plus 100. So overall, 2-2 on free plays yesterday. Overall, we put out 4 total. Unfortunately, Villanova shit the bet on us. And then the free play on Georgia LSU over. Georgia getting the beat down. You know, everything in college football happened this weekend that was actually supposed to happen. With the exception of maybe Memphis not covering. Other than that, Georgia got beat down by the better team. Actually got completely shut down by the better team. Oklahoma showed that they can play defense when it mattered most. Clemson blew out their division because that's what was going to happen. Ohio State showed that they can struggle. And if they struggle against LSU, they're going to get their asses kicked. But they came back that second half, battled adversity, and absolutely shut down Wisconsin. We told you in the live chat, remember that teaser? Louisiana Lafayette and the over? That was a nice call. Oklahoma did not cover, though. I needed the over on that one. That one pained me. Boise shut down Hawaii, and that's why the Mountain West will always suck. That's why the Mountain West will always suck. And they'll always be irrelevant. I mean, you have Hawaii playing Boise State. I mean, Hawaii's an okay program. They're much better than they were. But that just shows you how far off they are from Boise State. Friday, Utah get demolished by the better team in Oregon. So, overall college football, I can't say the playoff committee is going to get it wrong this year. They can't. The only way they get it wrong is if they kept Georgia in, which they absolutely can't do now. So, what it's time to do now, it's time to start talking NFL football. We got a lot of games on the board. We're going to try and get through as many as we can, because we are going to touch a couple college basketball games today. There's some low dangling fruit out there, all right? Morning, Drew, to the crew. So we're gonna touch on some NFL, then we're gonna touch on some college hoops, then we're gonna send you guys on your way, and we're gonna put that good money in your pocket. Hold on one second, folks. Give me 1 second. Okay. Charles, what's going on? All right. Oh, yeah, by the way, says go Bucks. All right, guys, first game that we're going to touch today in the NFL. That was Alaskan king crab. And I do have to tell you, it was amazing. It was amazing. And it was delicious. The dessert was just as good. Let me tell you, I put on a few pounds from last night. All right, guys, first game that we're going to touch. Matter of fact, let's open it up for requests. What game do you guys want this morning? Man, I don't know what I would do if I was allergic to it. Aaron said you had its smaller cousin shrimp tacos. All right, we'll touch the Saints game, then we'll do the Steelers, then we can do the Colts and the Bucks. That's what we'll do. So we'll start with the Saints. Oh, and we'll throw in the Falcons game as well. Just remind me. All right, Saints game coming up first. We'll hit some of the bigger marquee matchups. You know what? It's kind of cold in here. I came prepared today. Woo! The Saints, guys, 21-4 against the spread. Their last 25 games at home when playing a good team with a winning percentage of 70% or better. How about that one right off the bat? Hold on 1 second, guys. I've got everything popping up, so just hang tight. Bear with me. If you're on my personal plays and you did not get them yet, please send me a message. That way I can resend them to you. That way I can make sure that you get them. Because I want everybody that's on my personal plays to making sure that they're actually getting the games. Hold on 1 second, folks. And then I'll just making sure that I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Thank you, Eliezer. Yeah, definitely. Definitely good calling the Trojans the other night. Beating TCU. All right. Take a look at the 49ers and Saints game. Who dat Bob already out there with his family. Barbecuing, grilling, getting ready. Theory the guy, I want the $50 play. I'm down 2,300. Help Kyle. It's right on the website, cappersdirect.com. Super easy to get. I'll post a link to it. That way you can just click on that link. Right there for you. Alex says he's on the Rams, a great public fade. I could care less, no offense, where the public or the sharps are betting. All I care about is where my wad of cash is going to go. That's all that matters to me when we make these bets. Because I can tell you, I see 51-49 action. I see 51% on the Rams, 49% on Seattle. So where you guys get your information from is probably not correct by saying a public fade or this team is better, this team's got all the public action, because I see it at 50-50 right now. Well, 51-49, but safe. It's safe enough to round up. Matt says can't bet against Russell on prime time. There's no denying Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll on prime time. All right, guys, let's talk about 49ers Saints. Saints opened up as a 3-point favorite. Line is down to 2, guys. Total opened up at 45.5, and it's down to 45. Let's take a look and see what our friends over at 5 Dimes have. First of all, remember, guys, if you do not have a place to bet NFL Sunday, that means you did not have a place to bet our free UFC fight pick yesterday. What does that mean? Go to 5 Dimes, give them some love, get signed up, and start betting over at 5 Dimes. Get those quick, easy payouts and the best lines. 5 Dimes has this game, Saints laying 1. Actually, they have it fudged. You got to click on it. 1 minus 123. They have it at -2. Over and under is set at 5 Dimes on 45. Gives the 49ers a team total of 21.5. And the Saints a team total of 23.5. With a first half line, Saints laying 1.5 money line minus $1.40. As well as a total of over and under 21 is minus $1.18. Excuse me, first half line with a 10.5 team total for the Saints and a 10 spot minus $1.20 for the 49ers first half team total. I'm actually curious what the first quarter team total on this one is. First quarter team total on the 49ers is over and under a half a point. Over and under a half a point, minus $1.50, guys, for the first quarter team total. We might have another prop winner for you like that one. That one was mine, Michael. Jameis Winston, no picks in the game at plus 180. We might have one for you guys like that. I do see we froze the screen, so let me get that fixed, and then the most flattering frozen screen picture in the history of frozen screens. I even took a screenshot of that one. Charles, yeah, absolutely. That one was definitely close enough to 50-50. But no, we'll see about some props and we'll see some stuff here. But I can tell you right now, over and under a half a point for the 49ers first quarter team total is juicy. That one is juicy. I am going to bet that one. So you guys want a free early play right there? You guys want a free play that I'm actually betting? There you go. Now, there is some juice associated with it. There is some juice associated with it. All right. It's minus $1.50. You got to pay to lay it. But I'll show you. I'll show you that it's in the hopper. All right. So hang on one second. Let me log it into the system here. I just shot it with a screenshot. Let me get it into the hopper here, and we'll show it off. There you go, guys. There you go. 49ers first quarter team total over a half. I'll take a field goal for a nickel spot this morning. I'll take a field goal for a nickel spot. So there's that one. So there you go, Michael. There's another one. It's not plus, but there you go. Thomas McDonald says likes the Saints-Niners game under. A lot of people are riding the under on that one, and I don't. We're gonna break it down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I see it going under. I mean, obviously, you know, Saints games have the capability of going under. Same thing with 49ers games, but we're gonna break it down here, and we're gonna take a look at it. Tom Weiner's props have been winners, just so you know. He has been winning it. We'll probably lose today since I'm going to bet it. Just kidding, just kidding. Big D Mall in the house. I'm glad you're loving the guaranteed Sunday play. Michael, how about the both teams score soccer prop? Next time I get a soccer game, I will definitely throw you guys a bone live. Theory, I see you just purchased it. No, you get it right on the website. You got to log back into the website, and you get instant access to it as soon as you sign up. If you're using a phone or a mobile device, when you go to our website, make sure you turn it sideways, and then just click the login button. It'll take you right to it. I see you just signed up on our website, and thank you. You'll love the play. But no, you get the play right on our website and instant access to it. Robert Beeman, my juice is minus 60. Too much for me. It's only too much if you lose. D-Rob, should I go for personal or premium? Premiums are overdue. Premiums are well overdue. But I hit 3-1 the last yesterday and the day before, and then the day before that. So mine have been hotter. But you can't go wrong with both. Both are going to have a great day today. I'll basically tell you how it is. Premiums have 3 NFLs and an NBA. I've got 2 NFLs and 2 college basketball. So you can choose, and Andre, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Alex, I did minus 150 on 5 dimes. Here, I'll show it off again. Minus 150, 5 dimes on the 49ers first quarter team total over a half a point. Minus $1.50. And as far as juice goes, guys, my opinion, I mean, 150 is not a lot of juice. It's really not. If you bet UFC, 150 is nothing. If you bet UFC, and yeah, this is not the UFC, but if you bet the UFC 150 juice is nothing. And it only matters if you lose. Juice only matters if you lose. So pick a winner and bet it. It doesn't matter. Andre, then you'll want mine. Sonny, good morning. Haven't missed nothing. I just showed that I just bet a little side action. San Francisco 49ers first quarter team total. First quarter team total. And I'll even put it in the chat if people are asking. We'll make it a free play. But you got to lay the juice to get it. It's minus $1.50. Or at least it was until I bet it. We'll tell you what it is now. We'll tell you what it is now. It's still minus $1.50. My little 500 spot didn't adjust it. So, all right, guys, let's jump into this game, guys. 49ers 10-2 straight up, 8-4 against the spread, 5-7 on the over, going up against the Saints. They're in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Over and under, or it's not over and under. Saints 10-2 straight up, 8-4 against the spread, 6-6 on the over. You got first quarter plus a half, then you're not betting it correctly because I bet the team total, not the spread. Taking a look at both of these two teams, guys. Saints coming off a 3-game win streak after their loss to the Falcons. They beat the Bucs, they beat the Panthers, and then they beat the Falcons last week in the revenge game, 26-18. 49ers coming off their loss to the Ravens a week ago, losing 20-17. Who dat Bob is free play as the Saints win. Absolutely. Before that, 49ers had 2 wins against Green Bay and Baltimore. Sorry, Arizona and Green Bay. Losing to Baltimore last week, as we just said. Saints 21-4, as I said just when we first started. 21-4 against the spread. Their last 25 games at home and playing a good quality team with a 70% better or winning percentage. 49ers just 6-19-1 against the spread on the road against a good team with an 80% or better winning percentage. And the New Orleans Saints 13-2 on the over their last 15 games at home on more than 6 days rest. Saints haven't played since the 28th of November, Thanksgiving Day. The last time these two teams played each other, throw all of that shit out the window. They haven't played each other since 2016, 14, 13, 12, 2 times, and farther back than that. You're going to get some morons that tell you the over the total is 8-2. 8-2-1 in the last 11 games. Oh, bet the over, bet the over. These two teams always go over. Well, I promise you, Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't, the quarterback in 2016. Now, Drew Brees was, but Cameron Hayes, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Roblox for days, we'll try and take a look at that one here in a little bit as well. 49ers, guys, averaging 29.1 points per game, 148 yards on the ground at 4.4 yards per carry, 230 in the air with Jimmy Garoppolo averaging 7.7 yards per passing attempt. The Saints, led by Drew Brees, averaging 24.8 points per game, 107 yards on the ground, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. They only average running the ball 24 times a game. However, they've been airing it out over 37 times a game for 254 yards, averaging 6.9 yards per passing attempt. Saints will be facing a 49ers defense, guys, that's given up just 15.2 points per game. Stingy 49ers defense. However, they did give up 20 points to Baltimore, saying a lot about their defense. They average giving up 117 yards rushing at 4.7 yards per carry. So it's safe to say the Saints should be able to do what they want on the ground game. They don't run the ball a lot, but they should be effective when they do. They give up 134 in the air, holding teams at just 4.6 yards per passing attempt. Great secondary, limiting opportunities down the field. Both of these teams are in the plus category on turnovers. That's why we see them both with 10-2 records. 49ers coming in at a +6 in the turnover department. Saints with that big +11 on turnovers. Now the Saints defense, guys, they give up a few more points. Still under 3 touchdowns a game at 20.7 points per game. They holding teams to 89 yards rushing at 4.1 yards per carry, as well as 235 passing yards at 6.2 yards per passing attempt. And as we said, +11 on turnovers. Now, one thing that is, on this game with the where the line is at versus the value, Saints laying 2 minus $1.10 over at 5 dimes. The money line minus $1.30. No doubt about it, this is going to be a great game. This might be one of the better games of the day, believe it or not, the more competitive games. Both of these teams very evenly matched on offense. I'd have to say the 49ers run the ball a lot more, roughly 10 plays a game more on offense than the Saints will. Both have a great defense. I wouldn't say great, but for the 49ers, or not 49ers, for the Saints, but it's definitely a top-level defense who's going to give Jimmy Garoppolo some issues. That's a fact. +11 on turnovers. I love that aspect. There's a 5-turnover advantage for the Saints. I think this is going to be a very competitive game. I think it comes down to the wire. I think it's going to be won by a field goal. I don't think it's going to be a blowout either direction. I think it's going to be a close game. If I was going to take anything, and guys, here's my disclaimer. I don't have $1 on this game, all right? I don't have $1 on this game, but if I did, the value in the Saints on the money line at -130 versus laying 2 minus $1.10, having to win by 3, having to win by that field goal, I personally would rather lay 20 cents for 20 cents more and have to win by 1 for the outright win. So if I was going to do anything, I would play the value. I'd take the Saints on the money line minus $1.30. As far as the total on this one, I know a lot of people are rolling with the under on this game. Rightfully so. The defenses. Defenses should definitely be able to control a lot of aspects of this game, but when you're taking a look at the total and you're sitting on a 45 spot, needing 46 points, obviously, 3 touchdowns apiece and a field goal for the victory puts you right at 45. So that's exactly where the odds makers are putting it. That's why you see the line opening up at 3. There's where the total came from. That's why the 49ers have a team total of over and under 21.5. The Saints have an over and under 23.5 team total. So they're expecting 3 touchdowns apiece at a minimum from out of both teams. So as far as if I went anywhere on these two teams, I'm going to say that the offenses will prevail and it would go over the total. But again, I don't have $1 on this one. But if I did, I would take the over 45. Matter of fact, that is a lie. I do have $1 on this one. I have 750 to win 500 on the first quarter team total. Not the team total. First quarter team total over a half a point. And if you guys need me to show you what it looks like when you're betting it, here, I'll show you. I'll throw that up on the screen as well as what mine looks like. So hang tight. If you guys are confused on what it looks like, I'll show you. All right, I got it coming up on the screen here in just a second. So the very top shows you the line that you'd be betting, and then the bottom is actually what I bet. So you don't look at the first box, which is the spread. Don't look at the second box, which is the money line. Don't look at the third box, which is the overall total. Look at the fourth box. Over a half, minus 150. Over a half, minus 150. All right? Over a half, minus 150. So I guess I do have some money on that game after all. Hopefully that got rid of some confusion there. Yes, Tom, I do got some money on it. Jermaine, good morning, sir. We were just showing off not Arizona, 49ers first quarter team total. 49ers first quarter team total over a half. Now there is some juice on it, but it's a winner. Now, what was the next game that we were going to do? I know it was this game. We said we were going to throw in the Falcons. The Steelers. Okay, we're going to do the Falcons next because that game's up. That game's next on my list. So we're going to do that one. Justice, good morning. We did say we were going to do the Steelers. So we're going to do the Falcons, Carolina and the Falcons, Panthers and the Falcons, and we'll do the Steelers as well. That you can go directly to the live feed. Yeah, here you go. I'll post it for you. There, I just posted the link. You could just, or in the very bottom of the video, you hit the, if you're on your phone, Eliezer, just X out of the live chat. You'll see a share button. Click that share button, and then there'll be a copy link. Just click that copy link button, and then you can send that directly in. All right, guys, next one, we're going to do game 141, 142, Panthers and the Falcons. Battle of the 5-7 Panthers, 6-6 against the spread, 8-4 on the over. No coach. Well, they do have a coach, but not old Coach Riviera. He is gone and he is out. He was a player's coach. The players all loved him going up against the 3-9 Falcons, 3-8-1 against the spread, as well as 4-8 on the over with absolutely nothing to lose, led by Matt Ryan. The Falcons coming off 2 straight losses after actually getting 2 straight wins against the Saints and the Panthers. Here they are. They lost to Tampa Bay, then they lost back to the Saints again back on Thanksgiving, and here they are giving Carolina a get-back game. Line on this one opened up. Falcons laying 1. That line has quickly shifted to 3.5. All right, total on this one opened up at 48.5. It is down to 40. I actually saw it much lower than that not long ago. Where's my notes at? Because I seen it much lower than that. I actually saw it at 46.5 on 5 dimes yesterday is what I wrote down. But I know that line went back up. Taking a look at 5 dimes and what they have on this game, guys. They actually have minus 3.5, minus $1.10. You can get minus 3 for the Falcons at minus 135, or plus 3.5 for the Panthers, minus $1.10, over and under 47.5 as well. Eliezer, you're welcome. Taking a look at some juicy first quarter team total action, seeing if there's anything to bite on there. You guys all know sometimes I like that juicy action. Falcons first quarter team total over and under 6.5, minus $1.15. Panthers over and under 3.5, plus 135. Diving a little more in depth in these two teams, Carolina 16-9-1 against the spread against anemic rushing teams averaging less than 3.6 yards per carry. Falcons average just 3.5 yards per carry and 74 rush yards a game. All right, guys, Atlanta 2-8 against the spread with Matt Ryan at the helm in their last 10 games when he's starting. All right, Atlanta 13-2 on the under their last 15 games after a game with a turnover margin of -3 or worse. All right, when they're -3 or worse on turnovers, they are 13-2 on the under the next game. Now, these two teams have already played this year. Went under the total of 48 with Atlanta winning 29-3. Before that, they also went under last year. It actually split out. They went one under, one went over. Under the total is 4-1 out of the last 5 meetings. That's 1 game this year, 2 last year, and 2 the year before that. Atlanta 9-2 straight up and against the spread in the last 11 games at home against Carolina. Okay. I guess, yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, have a great day, Adam. Thanks for stopping by with your knowledge. All right, guys. Carolina, 23.3 points per game on average, 120 yards on the ground, averaging 4.9 yards per carry, 221 in the air, 5.8 yards per passing attempt. They'll be going up against a Falcons defense that gives up 26.9 points per game, 109 yards on the ground rushing. They give up 4 yards a carry, give up 259 in the air, 7.7 yards per passing attempt, and they're -11 on the turnovers. Justice, this is what I got to say. Where did he come from? I don't know. He just dropped out of the thin air, dropped out of the abyss for us. He blessed us with his presence and his knowledge of the Freemasons' arm of Jesus. Justice says, morning, I had a great Saturday with Guaranteed Saturday hitting and an easy winner in the UFC finally back. Let's keep it going today. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to. All right, guys. Falcons, 21.7 points per game. Like I said earlier, they're averaging only 74 yards a game rushing, 3.5 yards per carry, 295 yards in the air with their air game, 6.9 yards per passing attempt. They'll be going up against a Carolina Panthers defense that gives up 26.7 points per game, 137 on the ground, 229 in the air. Definitely, myself personally, I do lean towards the over on this one. Obviously, Carolina's players are going to come out and try and make a statement. New coach, I can see the aspect that they're going to be down and not really have any motivation to play. But generally speaking, you get a new coach come in and things can change in a heartbeat. Your stock in that company can change in a heartbeat with a new coaching staff and crew coming in. So I can definitely see the over in this one. So I do lean towards the over. As far as the side, I don't have a play on the side on this one. But I do like the over 47.5 in this one. But we are going to take a look at some props and see if there's anything out. I know Tom said that not all the props were out yet for the NFL on 5 Dimes. So we're going to take a look real quick. And somebody tell me what the prop is that Ryan throws an interception. Let's see if there's any value there. Let's see if there's any value there. I didn't see it. If Tom, if you see it, let me know. Charles, bye, Adam. Yeah. Michael Stretch. Yeah. No kidding. Matt Ryan throws an interception. I'm curious what the odds on that one are. All right, let's move along. Let's move along to the next game. Now, I said we were going to do the Steelers, and we're still going to touch on the Steelers game. Yeah, Tom, I didn't see it, so let me know when it pops up. Next one we're going to touch. We're going to get to the Steelers here in a minute. We're going to do the ever so exciting game. All right, we're going to do, this might be, if you look on my face, this might be the most exciting game of the day. Dolphins and the Jets. I got a couple text messages that asked if I would break down this game today, so I'm going to. Obviously, it doesn't excite me. Games that take place at MetLife Stadium just don't excite me very much, especially when I'm guilty of losing on the Jets recently. So, obviously, the Jets don't have much stock in my arsenal, but we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down really, really, really quickly, all right? Absolutely, Thomas the Toilet Bowl, all right? East Rutherford, New Jersey. The Miami Dolphins go take on the New York Jets. 3-9 Miami, 4-8 New York Jets. What did we talk about a couple weeks ago? We said that Miami had the capability to be a 6-win program. But more than likely, they were going to have to get a win over Buffalo or Cleveland because they're probably not going to beat New England. Although, if they are going to beat New England, it's going to be that last week of the season when New England's resting all its players. So there is that possibility that we can still see a 6 or a 7-win Dolphins team if they went out. How crazy would that be? How crazy would that be to see the Dolphins actually end up as a 6-win or a 7-win program at the end of the year? I know they'd break a lot of people's hearts that bet the under on them for the season totals. I didn't see anybody who passed away. I seen a Florida police officer who was murdered. Oh, Juice WRLD. Dead at 21 after having a seizure. Damn, that's rough. It's not on 5 dimes, Michael. I don't have a prop on 5 dimes yet. Tom just looked it up for us. He says it's not up there. All right, guys, let's get this Dolphins and Jets game going. These two teams have already played, if you remember. They have already played. They were the Dolphins' first win of the year. They beat them 26-18 down in Miami. Here they are giving the Jets, the Le'Veon Bell-less Jets. I did see that he is out for the game today. Jets are 21-12-6 against the spread at against Miami, except obviously last game there was the 12. Miami just 2-8 against the spread. Their last 10 games on the road played in the month of December. And the Jets are 11-4 on the under at home against anemic rushing teams averaging less than 3.6 yards per carry. The Dolphins coming in at a whopping 3.1 yards per carry, guys. Like I said, Dolphins already beat them once this year. That game did go over the total of 42.5. Matter of fact, last year's game had a total of 42.5 in their first meeting. Their second meeting, first meeting last year had a total of 43. Second meeting, 42.5. I didn't give out a bet on it, Michael. I was just asking what the prop was. That he'd throw an interception, but I didn't give out a prop on it. I didn't give out a bet on it. I was just asking people what the prop was. Under the total is 7-3-1 in their last 11 meetings between these two teams. When it's played in the toilet bowl of MetLife Stadium. I'm just teasing all the New York Jets fans. Your stadium's not the toilet bowl. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Big D Rob. Big Andre, I see you just jumping on board, sir. I'm going to text you my games right now, sir. See, William, I know you're watching. I'm just teasing you. I know you're a big Jets fan. Lifelong. And Andre, I just activated your Sunday play as well. So you have the big guaranteed NFL Sunday play as well. All you got to do is turn your phone sideways, click the little box that's got 4 little windows in it next to your username. And remember, anybody that wants our big NFL play, you can either buy it for $50, guaranteed to win, and you get the next one free, or you can get it free by making any premium play, personal play, or NHL package purchase of $99 or more. Of $99 or more, I'll give you guys that game for free. So buy 3 days of premium plays for $99, or my personal plays, you get it for free. All right, so back to the Dolphins and the Jets, guys. Line opened up, Jets laying 7.5. Le'Veon Bell is out. The line is down to 4.5 at the MGM. Westgate has it at 5. 5 dimes. Taking a look at this game, let's pop up the lines back up over at our friends at 5 dimes. They have the line at 5 minus $1.10, over and under 46.5. Dolphins team total over 20.5. Jets team total over 26. With a first half line of Jets laying 3, Dolphins plus the 3, or plus 170 on the money line for the Dolphins backers. Over and under 22.5 first half total. You can get it down to 22. See, this is where you guys sometimes got to be careful and pay attention. You can get, if you were betting the over on the first half, you can get the over 22.5 at minus $1.10, or you can get the over 22, a half a point lower, for minus $1.13. Way better deal, if that's what you were backing. First half team total for the Dolphins is set over and under 9.5 minus $1.20. Jets set over and under 12.5 minus $1.30 for the over. With a first quarter coming in with the Dolphins' first quarter team total over a half minus $1.30. Sorry, I'm not going to bite on it. Although, here's an interesting one, folks. Here is an interesting one. You can get the Kansas City Chiefs right now. First quarter team total over a half minus $1.55. Tell me that that's not attractive. Just as exactly super cheap to buy the half a point. You can get the Kansas City Chiefs first quarter team total over a half minus $1.55. I don't know. Maybe that's a trap and it's going to be a super low scoring game. But a field goal or more in the first quarter for Kansas City, for Patrick Mahomes and that high flying offense that's got a game total of 49.5. Mark, what that means is they put up 1 point. They put up a safety. They put up a field goal, a touchdown, however else you can score, anything in the first quarter only. Cash it. $7.75 to win 5. $7.75 to win 5. You guys know what that sound is, right? That's the sound of the Mac making a screenshot. So you know what just happened, right? So you guys know what just happened, right? If you guys can guess it, I'll show it. If you guys can guess what just happened, I will show it. Absolutely, Justice. And there's both of them that I did. That's the first one and the second one. The first one and the second one right there. So, tail at your own risk, but I bet it. All right, guys. So, back to this game, guys. Back to the Dolphins. Back to the Jets. Guys, what are we going to talk about the offense? Both offense lack substance, all right? They both lack substance. 63 rushing yards a game for the Dolphins. 73 for the Jets. 3.1 yards a carry for the Dolphins. 3.2 for the Jets. 214 in the air for the Dolphins. 190 in the air for old Sammy Darnold and the Jets. All right, guys. There's a prop that I need to know. Sam Darnold throws or doesn't throw an interception today. Somebody, where's that prop at? Maybe we'll find a prop for you guys. When they're on defense. When they're on defense. Dolphins giving up 31.4 points a game, 143 on the ground. They're giving up 4.7 yards a carry, 256 in the air, 7.8 yards per passing attempt. The Jets giving up 23.3 points per game on defense. They're holding teams to 75 yards rushing at 2.9 yards per carry. Great number. 242 in the air at 6.5 yards per passing attempt. Both are in the negative category. Both combined are negative 19 on turnovers. That's negative 14 for the Dolphins, negative 5 for the Jets. I was reading the chat. What's over at 37.5? The total? Or I must not have read what the conversation was in the live chat. So, both defenses, guys, going to give up big numbers in the air to opposing teams. Sammy Darnold only averaging 190 in the air anyways. As far as this game goes, the last one went over. 2 straight unders prior to that. Obviously, turmoil down in Miami. They have a chance to turn their season around. We can definitely, potentially see a 6 or a 7 win Dolphins team if somehow they magically won outright. But I doubt that's going to happen, but it's possible. But as far as this one goes, guys, what I see here, as far as this one, I don't have a dollar on the side of this game or the actual total. Now, first quarter team total, not on this game, but another one. But as far as this game goes, guys, I'm kind of liking the +5 for Miami. Miami's, they've won 3 out of their last 5. They just beat the Eagles. They're riding high. They've got, they got the emotions high. They've already beat the Jets. They know what they need to do to beat Sam Darnold and the Jets. The Jets are down Bell today. I don't think it's a good situation for the Jets. I think 5's still a lot. And if I was going to do anything, and I'm not, I don't have a dollar on this game, but if I did, I'd be taking, I can't possibly put a dollar on the Dolphins. Not today anyways. But if I did, I'd take Miami plus the 5. As far as the total goes, I'm probably going to say the under on this one. But again, nothing on the total. Nothing on the total on this one. So what we're going to do next, guys, because I did promise the Steelers game. So we're going to break down the Steelers game. Steelers and Cardinals. Glendale, Arizona. Santa Fe. State Farm Stadium. 7-5 Pittsburgh. 6-5-1 against the spread. Going up against the 3-8-1 Cardinals, who are 7-5 against the spread, as well as 7-5 on the over. Arizona has dropped 5 straight. Pittsburgh has won 6 out of their last 7. They're 6-1 in their last 7 games. Their only loss was that first loss of the year to Cleveland, who they ended up coming back and beating to in a very emotional win last week. Matt Ryan's passing attempts are over and under 37.5. That's probably a solid number. Taking a look at both of these two teams, guys. Let's take a look at the odds on this first. Taking a look over at 5 Dimes, guys. They have the game at a pick. Actually, you have to be careful when you're looking at it, because when you first, it's pre-selected as a pick for Steelers laying 125. But when you go to look at it, it's actually, you can get -2, -$1.05, or -1 at -118. Or you just take it as a pick on the money line at -125 for either team, or +105 for Arizona. Total set in this one, over and under 43, -$1.10. Taking a look around Vegas, the rest of Vegas. Line's still 1.5 at the Westgate. I expect these lines to update here in the next 15 minutes, because obviously it's still only, it's not even the 8 o'clock hour here in Vegas yet. Total over and under 43.5 in most spots, although the Westgate, MGM, William Hill CG Technologies, and the do not have a total on the game just yet. They actually pulled it off the board, which generally means they're waiting to see if a certain player is going to play. That's generally what that means. Mark says 5 Dimes always has the best odds for me. I always post the others so people can see the difference. Go check out 5 Dimes. Absolutely. 5 Dimes is fantastic. If you guys ever need a place to bet, not only will they pay you out quick and easy, but their lines are always very competitive. Very competitive. Now, when somebody tells you the home team stats are this or that against each other in the head-to-head, throw it out. These two teams haven't met in 4 years. All right, Kyler Murray wasn't even in college yet. All right, Pittsburgh 6-1 against the spread on the road with a quarterback, with a starting quarterback with 5 or less starts. Not bad stat right there. Arizona 3-12 against the spread, revenging a loss. Well, I mean, obviously they're revenging a loss, but it's been a long time. So don't even listen to that one. Give me 1 second, folks. I got to activate a free Sunday account. Frank, sir, I see you just signed up for 3 days of the premium plays. I just activated your guaranteed NFL Sunday play. Thank you, sir, for jumping on board. It's going to be a great day today. It's going to be a big winning day for premium plays, my personal plays. That big NFL Sunday play, if you're not on it, you need to be. It's just $50. Guaranteed to win, or you'll get the next one absolutely free. And remember, for everybody that's new to the channel, hit that subscribe button right now, right down below. Hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you get notified every single time we go live, all right? In order to get that, you need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified. And when you're done with that, do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the live shows 7 days a week, 365 days a year. For everybody that doesn't know, we will be live again tomorrow morning. I'm not going anywhere just yet. But we will be live again tomorrow, 9 a.m. on the West Coast, noon on the East Coast. All right, we go live a little later in the day during the week. We go live noon on the East Coast, 9 on the West Coast. We'll be breaking down Monday Night Football, college basketball, the NBA, and all that action again tomorrow. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to do it all over again. So hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's get back to making money. Let's get back to another breakdown between Pittsburgh and Arizona. Guys, Steelers averaging just 19.7 points per game. They're on that 6 out of 7 game winning streak. They've only lost that one game out of their last 7 games. They're averaging 91 yards on the ground, 200 in the air. Where they've been winning games has been on defense. We're going to talk about their defense here in just a minute. The Cardinals, guys, averaging 21.2 points per game, 114 on the ground, 218 in the air with Kyler Murray getting the job done at 6.1 yards per passing attempt. Now, on the defensive side of things, Arizona is going to be going up against the Steelers defense that gives up just 18.8 points a game. They're holding teams to 3.8 yards per carry at 104 yards a game on average, 213 in the air. They're plus 11 on turnovers. That Steelers defense is plus 11 on turnovers compared to the plus 3 of Arizona. Now, the Arizona defense, they have been getting torched on the ground and in the air. They give up 119 on the ground at 4.3 yards a carry and 307 in the air at 8 yards a carry, at 8 yards per passing attempt. All right, they are on a 5-game losing streak. They gave up 34 to the Rams. They gave up 36 to the 49ers. They gave up 30 to the Buccaneers. They gave up 28 in their first attempt to try and beat the 49ers. They did cover that spread, though. And they gave up 31 to the Saints. Before that, they gave up 21 in their win over the Giants. And they gave up 33 in their win over the Falcons. And they gave up 23 in their win over Cincinnati. Pittsburgh does look attractive here in this situation, especially since you can get them on the money line at minus 135 or lay them 1.5 minus $1.15. If I was going to do that, I would just take the money line on it. I don't have $1 on this game, but I will be honest, Pittsburgh does look attractive on the money line to me, as well as I can see this one being a scoring game. Arizona's going to give up points. Arizona's going to give up some points. No doubt about it. Arizona's going to put up, or they're going to give up some points. They're going to put up some points as well. Kyler Murray's going to get in the end zone. No doubt about that one. So if I was going to do anything on this game, and I'm not, I'm off of this one, it would be the over 43. 3 touchdowns apiece and a field goal for the victory. This one actually has a first half total of over and under 21 at minus $1.10, over 20.5 minus 122. Arizona first half team total over and under 9.5, 10.5 plus 110 for the Steelers. And in this one, guys, the first quarter team totals: Arizona a half minus $1.60. Steelers over and under 3.5 plus 105. And the game, first quarter total for the overall game is set over and under 7.5 plus 100 at even money. Juju is out. Connor is out. No doubt about that one. All right, so next one that we're going to do, and then we're going to start talking about some college hoops for you guys. We're going to do the Kansas City and New England game for you guys. We're going to do the Kansas City and New England. I can assure you there's more to scoring on the Steelers than Connor and Juju Smith-Schuster. That's a fact. If that was the case, they wouldn't have won 6 out of their last 7 games. The defense hasn't scored all their touchdowns. Didn't say it was going to be a 50s. Thomas says he's a Pats fan. It's going to be a tough game, not going to be easy. All right, guys, let's pop up this game right here. It's going to be, where did it go on my screen? It is game number, if I ever find it again, it disappeared on my screen. There we go. Game 151, 152, guys. Taking a look at the odds on this game. As William just pointed out, the Patriots coming off a loss are always tough. However, did they fix their receiving core issues in the last week? Gonna find out. Line opened up. New England laying 4. It's down to 3. Just about everywhere. Total opened up at 50.5. It is down to an even Steven 49. Hold on one second. Five Dimes' line on this one is awfully confusing until you click on it and you take a look. They're trying to get you to bet, plus or minus a half as a pick 'em, basically, to keep you off that the 3-point line. But lines 3 everywhere, over and under, or actually that's first. That was the first quarter line. That's why I couldn't find it. That's why it was so odd. Plus or minus 3, guys, minus $1.10 at 5 Dimes, over and under 48.5. Everywhere in Vegas is 49. 5 Dimes has this total down to 48.5. So if you're one of the overbackers, you may want to bet it on 5 Dimes or another book that has it the lowest. Obviously, you want to get the lowest line possible. Taking a look at both of these two teams, 8-4 Kansas City, 7-5 against the spread, 7-5 on the over. Coming off 2 straight wins against Oakland, beating them 40-0. Excuse me, 40-0. Should have been 40-0. 40-9. As well as the Chargers 24-17. And then you've got New England coming off of their loss against the Texans 28-22. They have lost 2 out of their last 4 games. 1 against the Ravens 37-20. In between there, they've got 2 games that they won that was smashed in against the Eagles. They won 17-10. They were laying 4. They covered that spread. And then they beat Dallas 13-9, but they did not cover the touchdown. They were laying at home against Dallas. No doubt about it. New England coming off a loss and at home in the month of December. Those are some great stats on why you should probably just historically take Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. But did they fix their core receiving issues? Gonna find out. Gonna find out today. This is a game that I don't have any money on. I will definitely be watching it. That's a fact. New England 14-3-3 against the spread at home when favored by 7 or less points. They're favored by 3 here. Kansas City 2-8 against the spread on the road against dominant teams, outscoring opponents by more than 8 points per game. Patriots on average outscoring opponents by 14.7. Mark, no, we did not touch on the Colts game. We did not touch on the Colts game yet. New England 7-0 on the over versus an opponent who's got head coach Andy Reid at the helm. When New England plays Andy Reid as a head coach, they're 7-1 on the over. These two teams have already faced off earlier in the year. Last year. With New England winning 37-31. If you guys remember that extremely ridiculous high-scoring game. And then even before that, it was even more of a ridiculously no defense, high-scoring flag football. It might have been two-hand touch game then. 43-40 final back in October of last year. taking a look at the numbers, Kansas City 29 points a game on average, New England 26.8. Kansas City averaging 94 rushing yards a game to the 96 of New England. 4.2 yards per carry on average for Kansas City, 3.5 for the Patriots. Kansas City averaging 290 in the air at 7.8 yards per passing attempt. 264 in the air for Tom Brady and the Patriots, averaging 6.4 yards per passing attempt. Now on the defensive side of things, Kansas City giving up 22.1 points per game. They have been getting torched by opposing teams running the ball, averaging 141 yards on the ground that they're giving up to opposing offenses. They've been averaging giving up 5.1 yards per carry, 231 in the air at 6.5 yards per passing attempt. They are plus 8 on the turnovers. However, the Patriots, plus 18 on the turnover department. Plus 18. Combined score of plus 26 for both teams. Huge advantage for New England on the turnover game. New England on defense, holding teams to just 94 yards rushing, 4.4 yards per carry, 163 in the air, and 5 yards per passing attempt. All right, and they're only giving up 12.1 points per game to opposing offenses. As far as a lean on this one, I'd have to say the over is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings. All right, it went over twice last year or last season. As far as this one goes, the line's dropping. Line's dropping. And then we could take a look. And I don't factor where I'm going to bet based on where other people are betting. But it may make me wait to bet, is what I mean. And let's just say if everybody's pounding the under and I know I want to take the over, I may wait until the last possible minute to get the best line, knowing that line's going to keep dropping. But I don't have any money on this game. I may later on. But you have the total dropping. There's more money coming in on the over. A lot of public money gonna pound the over in this game. A lot of money is gonna pound New England because that's what they do. It's 64% on New England, 68% on the over. So the public is gonna pound New England in the over. I don't think New England fixed their core receiving issues. However, you don't have to be one of the best receivers in the league to be able to beat Kansas City. They've been getting torched in the air. They gave up 231 in the air, 6.5 yards per passing attempt. They get beat on the ground. They give up 141 on the ground to opposing offenses. So no doubt about it, New England will definitely. The New England run game has always been a part of their program. They average 28 running plays a game. I would expect to see that probably higher. They're probably going to try and attack that run defense of Kansas City that struggled so far this year. They're probably going to try and step up the run game. And if they're able to establish run, obviously it's going to make things down the field a lot easier for old Tom Brady, the best quarterback in the history of the NFL. So with that, if New England can establish a run, which they should be able to, they average 96 rushing yards a game at 28 carries a game. I look to see that number in the mid to high 30s. Milk the clock, keep Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City offense off the field. If that's the case, as far as the total goes, we may see the first time in the first 6 meetings where it goes under. But I do lean towards the over on this one. As far as the side on this, I don't have an opinion. I'd like to say Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, but I don't think they fixed their core receiving issues. I really don't. So I think there's still going to be the disconnect between Brady and his receivers. I think they're still going to drop the ball. I still think they're going to be running the wrong routes. I don't think they got it fixed since December 1st. I don't think in the last 7 days they've magically fixed their problems. Although they did put up 22 against a subpar Houston when they got beat, but they struggled against Dallas. They put up 13 points. They only put up 17 against the Eagles. We saw what Miami did to them. All right, they lost to Baltimore. They only put up 20. So I can definitely see them, try being a Cowboys fan, having an issue. But if there's going to be a team that the receivers start catching the ball against, it'll be Kansas City because they're not a lockdown secondary. So as far as a lean on this one goes, guys, I have no opinion on this one. So no opinion one way where I would put my money. Somebody just went against your Packers. Please mute him, sir. Hey, we're a non-denominational friendly live chat. First of all, for everybody tuning in live right now, for everybody that's tuning in live, first of all, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We go live 7 days a week, Monday through Friday. The weekends we go live starting at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, dark and early. When your other cappers are sleeping off their hangover or working their other job, we're going live for you guys. We go live Monday through Friday, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're not done yet. We're going to break down some college hoops. We're going to get you guys on a free play. Put money in your pocket, and we're going to be making you that money today, all right? We're going to be making you that money just like we've been doing, and we're going to keep the big plays coming, all right? We'll keep the big plays coming for you guys, and we'll keep having some fun. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And again, if you're not on our big NFL Sunday play, you might want to think about it. You want one big game today? Here's your opportunity to step out, guys. It's very, very, very simple to get on. All you do is head to our website, cappersdirect.com. Click on that guaranteed tab at the top of the page. It's $50 guaranteed a winner. You get the next one absolutely free. But even better than that, if you want it for free, all you have to do is make a $99 purchase or more on premium play package, personal play package, or NHL package today, and they'll give you that Sunday play free. So, super, super, super easy, guys, and we're going to make a boatload of money. We're going to move into college hoops right now. So I'm going to switch my page over to college hoops right here on this other IMAX screen. And we're going to take a look at a game. I know a game that you guys talked about was the Seton Hall, Iowa State game. I do pay attention to that live chat. And in the beginning of the show, I know somebody asked what the line on Seton Hall was, as well as, I seen some opinions go across the board. So we're going to break down the Seton Hall, Iowa State game. We're going to break down the North Carolina, Virginia game. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. What's a bankroll you say is comfortable? Whatever's in your in your budget. Everybody's bankroll is different. So what's comfortable to me is not going to be comfortable to somebody else. You know what I mean? So everybody's bankroll is different. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's no rhyme, there's no reason. And to be honest, there's no real proper way to tell somebody how to manage their bankroll other than be consistent, because everybody's situation is different. And believe it or not, some big line movement in the Seton Hall, Iowa State revenge game. Some big early line movement, believe it or not. And we're going to talk about that one right here, right now. All right, hold on one second. Okay, so line on this game, guys. We're going to jump right into it. Seton Hall, Iowa State. It actually opened up Iowa State laying 1, Seton Hall +1. That line has moved. Seton Hall is now catching 3. Iowa State is now laying 3 points. Let me pop this one up on our screen, guys, and we're going to have a good time breaking this one down. This should definitely be a very, very, very good contest. And I'll even give you guys our final score prediction on our system, which are generally pretty damn close. All right, guys. Seton Hall, Iowa State. Seton Hall 6-2 on the year, guys. These two teams have already played. These two teams just played on the 29th on a neutral site game, with Iowa State losing to Seton Hall 84-76. And here they are Seton Hall on the road. Iowa State looking for the revenge game. And Seton Hall's catching 3 on the road. They've got wins over Wagner, Stony Brook, St. Louis, Florida A&M, which is a gimme game against anybody who plays them, Southern Miss, and then obviously Iowa State, who they're going to play again today. Their only 2 losses came against Oregon back on the 27th of November. They lost by 2, 71-69. Seton Hall gave Oregon an extreme run for their money. They also lost to Michigan State, 76-73. When you take a look at Iowa State, the Cyclones guys. Hold on one second. When you take a look at the Cyclones, Steve Prom, his guys, they've got 5 wins, 3 losses. They've got wins over Mississippi Valley State, which, much like Florida A&M, is the biggest gimme of the year. All right? They got wins over Northern Illinois, Southern Miss, Alabama, and UMKC. They've got their 3 losses, obviously, against Seton Hall. They do have a game that they played after Seton Hall. So they had their nice little 18-point bounce-back game against UMKC. They also have losses at Michigan, who they lost by 7-2, as well as Oregon State, who they lost by 6-2. When you're taking a look at both of these 2 teams, and you want to compare them side by side, who'd hit the 3 thumbs down? The haters. We've got haters out there, people that don't like us, or I don't give enough free plays away because I just don't spout off, what's on our entire card, or both sides of the game twice. But when you're taking a look at both of these 2 teams, and you're comparing them on offense and defense, right away, when you take a look at the numbers that are on paper, you can see Seton Hall has the better adjusted efficiency on offense. They also have the better adjusted efficiency on defense as well. Okay, now they're not far apart. We actually have Seton Hall, the 12th best ranked offense in Division I. We have Iowa State coming in at 26. We also have Seton Hall's defense coming in at 33, and Iowa State's defense coming in at 74. Aaron, it's from all the people that don't understand money management. That could be true as well. Now, let's take a look at both teams, see how they're shooting, see how they're playing defense, and compare them side by side. Mark, you're killing me. I love it. Seton Hall averaging 55.1% from the field. They're 30th in Division I in this category. Iowa State coming in not far below that at 53% from the field, guys. All right? Now, knocking down the 3-ball, there's no denying Seton Hall is one of the better 3-ball shooting teams. They're 27th in the nation. They hit 39.5% of all their 3-point attempts. Good for them, but unfortunately for Iowa State, they have been a horrible team so far this year defending the 3. All right, they're giving up 36.6% of all 3-ball attempts to opposing offenses. All right, they have been a horrible team at defending the 3. Iowa State, they're knocking down just 30.8% of their 3-point attempts as well. Now, those 2-point plays, Seton Hall hitting 52.4%, 57.2% for Iowa State. So down low along the glass, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, Iowa State hitting 57.2%. Now, when it comes to free throw shooting, similar numbers, no edge anywhere. 70.9% for Seton Hall, 71.9% for Iowa State. So just a point difference. Both teams have no problem going to the bench for 28 to 35% of their minutes from bench personnel. The 2-foul participation protocol, both coaches will allow their players to play. Not much, though. Seton Hall, Kevin Willard, he'll allow his guys to play for 21.4% of remaining minutes available in the first half after they pick up that second foul. Why is that important to you? Because they're less likely to play defense. They're less likely to go for loose balls. They don't want to pick up that third foul. And, one of the keys to Seton Hall is going to be foul trouble. They're going to have to, keep their, like their big man, Romero Gill. They're going to have to keep him out of foul trouble. They're going to have to keep him on the court. This is a kid that they'd love to be able to see play 25, 28, 30 minutes. And, he's only getting 20, 19 against Oregon because he picked up 2 fouls early and he rode the bench. This kid picks up fouls early, so he's only getting 20, 22 minutes on average of playing time a game. Same thing with Miles Powell. They need to keep their top performers out of foul trouble, and he's one that he shouldn't have a situation where he's in foul trouble anyways. This kid doesn't foul very often. He was in foul trouble against Florida A&M, and he still got 28 minutes. And that's because he picked up 2 fouls early. Other than that, Miles Powell's going to be a 33 to 35 minute player today, and he's going to be a big factor for Seton Hall. He put up 33 minutes and 24 points in their first meeting, or their last game, which is just last week for Seton Hall. He went 5 of 9 shooting from 2-point land. He went 4 of 10 from out deep, and he hit 2 of 3 clutch from the free throw line. And he also had 4 rebounds as well. So and 2 assists. So Miles Powell, keep him on the court, and Seton Hall should continue what they did in the last game, and that's by beating Iowa State. So I think, just to wrap this one up and keep it moving, keep the show moving and move on to the next game because I know we're running out of time. I can tell you that we actually have this as a very close game. We actually have it as a 78-77 final, with actually Seton Hall winning by 1. So the fact that they're actually getting +3, I've got a 4-point differential right now. So, I definitely lean towards Seton Hall plus the 3 in this situation. I know it's hard to beat them twice. We have them winning by 1 and them catching 3. I'll take it. I'll take the 3-point differential. Coriel and Ray, good morning. Everybody else, good morning. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified every single time we go live. And that way you don't miss any free plays. All right. Next game. Next game that we're going to break down for you guys. North Carolina and Virginia. Line on this game opened up. Where it sits currently, over and under 1. Actually, the total has moved 3 points. Total opened up at 116. It's down to 113. The side on this one was actually North Carolina catching 4.5, Virginia laying 4.5. Hold on 1 second. Now, we're going to break down this game, guys. Let me pop everything up that I have on it for you. Hopefully we can help you guys out. It'll be a lot, Darren, and I don't have the final dollar amount that I'll be betting on it. I'll be betting more when I'm off the live show. But feel free to jump on board with us. Andre, if I have time, I'll do the Dayton game for you. If I have time, I'll do the Dayton game for you. All right, guys, taking a look at Virginia, 7-1 on the year, coming off their only loss so far to Purdue, who they got beat 69-40, which we did not see coming back on Wednesday, guys. We did not see that one coming. Before that, they had 7 straight wins: Syracuse, James Madison, Columbia, Vermont, Massachusetts, Arizona State, and Maine. Pretty much a gimme schedule, with the exception of their run-in with Arizona State, who gave them a run for their money. They barely beat them by 3. So I guess we probably should have seen the Purdue trap coming. Now, North Carolina, they're 6-2 on the year. Their 2 losses come to Michigan, who they lost by 9 to, and Ohio State, who murdered them 74-49. Before that, they had big wins over Notre Dame, UNC Wilmington, Gardner-Webb, Elon, Alabama, and the Oregon Ducks, who they got rid of by 4. Roy Williams has got his team. They've lost 2 out of the last 3 against Michigan, Oregon, and Ohio State. Now they get Virginia in another tough battle where they're an actual 4.5-point dog on the road, trying to avoid losing 3 out of their last 4 and 2 straight. Either way, one of these two teams is going to have 2 losses, consecutive losses when the day is done, guys. This game goes down at 4 p.m. Eastern time there in Charlottesville, Virginia. Home court advantage, for the Cavaliers, guys. They're going to be playing at the John Paul Jones Arena. It's got a score ranking of 3.3, so it's not one of the tougher places to play. It does hold 14,600 plus fans, but it should definitely be a good game between these two teams. When you're taking a look, and you're going to take a look at both teams, side by side, there's no doubt about it. Virginia is the number 1 defense in Division I basketball. Virginia has the number 1 adjusted efficiency on defense in all of Division I. They come in with the lowest score. They come in with the best rank when it comes to defense. UNC, no slouch. All right, North Carolina coming in 28th in our system. All right, now on offense, we actually have North Carolina ranked 28th when adjusted efficiency on defense when we compile all our stats as well as factor in strength of schedule. But we have Virginia coming in at 124th. All right, no doubt about it, the Virginia defense is going to be top-notch. North Carolina, it's right there with them. Now, it's not number 1, but it's top 30, top 25. All right, but when it comes to offense, North Carolina's offense should have no problems keeping pace or putting up points on Virginia. North Carolina pace of play 16.1 seconds per possession. Virginia, a slow-moving, milk the clock. We're going to take time off the clock style of play, averaging getting a shot off every 21.4 seconds of every possession. North Carolina struggling from the field so far early. They're hitting only 45%. Virginia, same thing, 44.8%. Now, the 3-ball, both of these teams, they stink so far. They absolutely stink hitting the 3-ball. North Carolina knocking down just 30.3%. Virginia coming in at a low 23.8%. An extreme low number for Virginia. Now, the 2-ball, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. North Carolina hitting 44.8%. Virginia, 50.6%. All right, free throw shooting, both subpar teams. Virginia hitting 69.1% from the charity stripe, 64.7% for North Carolina. Virginia will not participate in any 2-foul participation protocol. Tony Bennett will not allow the likes of Jay Huff or DeKite or Morcell or Cahill Clark to play when they pick up that second foul in the first half. All right. However, Roy Williams, he'll trust his players. He does allow his players to play with 2 fouls. Not an extreme amount, up to 21.5%. Up to 21.5% of the remaining available minutes in the first half. So what does that mean? That means if if Armando Bacot or Garrison Brooks, Leaky Black, if they pick up 2 fouls, Brandon Robinson, they pick up 2 fouls, in the first 10 minutes, they're going to get 2 or 3 minutes of playing time over the course of the remainder of that first half. So that's going to be one of the big keys to North Carolina, is keeping their players out of foul trouble, keeping their stars on the court, and that's the likes, guys, of Cole Anthony, Brandon Robinson, Leaky Black, Garrison Brooks, Armando Bacot. They need to keep that 5, on the floor. They'll move in Christian Keeling, from time to time to the shooting guard position or the point guard position. So they need to keep him on the court. They keep him out of foul trouble. They should be able to hang with Virginia's defense. I don't think Virginia's defense. Yes, Andre, you are correct. No Bacot today. You are correct. I was mistaken. I actually have that listed over here from this morning. I do believe, Virginia's defense, their lockdown style of play, slow milk the clock. a lot of times, how many times have we seen when Virginia gets stuck with a certain team, the total ends up going flying high, flying way over the total. So, North Carolina guys, they're definitely, a fast-paced team. As far as, their speed of play goes, they're up there. They're 70th in that category. So they're definitely going to try and run the ball down the court as faster than Virginia is going to want to play. And we've seen this time and time again. I tried to explain this over the year, last year and the year before, how many times Virginia would play a team where they should go under, but they usually go over because of, keeping pace with a top caliber offense like North Carolina. However, North Carolina is not knocking down buckets. Danny Lopez, yes, sir, I definitely will. It's right here for you, sir. And anybody else that wants to get on our email list, we're going to start emailing when we go live. We're also going to be emailing additional free plays that are not in the videos very shortly. I was hoping it was going to start today, but it's looking like it's going to start sometime this next week. You can click that link and get opted into that as well. And if you want our big Sunday play for free, just purchase any package, any premium personal player NHL package over $99 today, and you'll get today's big NFL guaranteed play free. It's $50 guaranteed to win, or you'll get the next one absolutely free if you just want to buy it by itself. But the better deal is the other way around. So now, with that being said, as far as this game goes, I think this is going to be an exceptional game. I think this is going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a closer game than what the odds makers are making it out to be. The odds makers, even our system, and I'm going to go against what our system has here. And I do that from time to time, but our system actually has Virginia winning in a super low scoring game of 61-55. That's what our system has, but I think it's going to be even closer to that. Closer than that. I think it's going to be decided by a bucket, maybe overtime. So, for that aspect, if I was going to do anything, and I'm not, I'm going to watch this game, and we're going to take notes for later on in the season. But if I was going to do anything in this game, if I was going to put my money on it, I would take North Carolina plus the 4.5. But I'm not touching this one, so that I won't be doing. I won't be touching this one. Eliezer will be hitting it. What games do we play? Well, I play our premium plays. I play my personal plays. I played our big NFL guaranteed play today. I play all of our free plays. I played 2 additional bets. First quarter team totals that I showed in the beginning of the show. If you want to know what those are, just kindly hit the rewind button and watch the beginning of the program. So I actually played quite a few plays. And yeah, I do give out leans in the show. If you want our plays, feel free to purchase them. Jump on board. If you want free plays, we give free plays from time to time, but we also give out some great lanes, just like teaser on Louisiana Lafayette in the over yesterday, as well as many, many, many others. So if you just want me to just read you, 15 free plays a day, go over to SBR and they'll give you both sides of the game at least 4 times in a day. Other than that, you want strong, unbiased breakdowns and leans and things that I do bet, well, then you're in the right place. But if you want all of our plays, you got to get on board. But I get it. Not everybody likes, that I don't give out, every single one of our plays. But hey, we obviously are in business to obviously turn a profit. That's generally why businesses are open. But as Mark says, you could definitely use these stats to help make a great decision, as well as I know my opinion has swung a lot of people into making a lot of extra money on the lanes as well. Andre, a real quick look at the Dayton St. Mary's game for you, because I know that you asked that. I don't have time to do a full game day breakdown on that one. But I mean, just running through it real quickly, taking a look at that one for you. Because I did look at this one last night myself. And, I mean, obviously, you know, the first... My first instinct is Dayton laying the 3. Dayton laying the 3. That's my first opinion. But when I start looking into it and I start, you know, and the total's down 2.5 points from 137 to 134.5. I really like Dayton in this situation. They are on the road, you know, and it's one of the things that I think in this spot, this is their first, I mean, I guess it's, you know, neutral site game. So, I mean, they haven't had a true road game yet. So, you know, they do have a neutral site game. It is in Arizona, Talking Stick Arena. I think this is going to be a great situation. And the long lines of me, it's more of a scouting game. And the same thing with North Carolina and Virginia. It's early on in the season. I want to instantly say Dayton. Our system actually has Dayton winning 71-68. The line is 3. There's no real advantage to lay anything on that with those numbers. I think if the way Dayton shoots, especially down low, I mean, they're number 1 converting all their 2-point plays in the country. They hit like 67.5% of the time. They've struggled from the free throw line, you know, over their, you know, first 7 games, excuse me. St. Mary's is gonna convert. You put St. Mary's on the line, they're gonna hit their free throws. St. Mary's is one of the best teams in the country at knocking down the 3 ball. Dayton is horrible at defending the 3. Dayton's allowing opponents to hit 38.1% from out deep. That number scares me, coupled with the 42% success rate that St. Mary's has from out deep. That part scares me. St. Mary's will be able to ball. St. Mary's has had, you know, 3 more games of experience so far in the year. They're 9-1. Their only loss came in a 2-point loss to Winthrop, who they shouldn't have lost to. As far as, you know, testing St. Mary's, I think this is a test for both teams. Hold on one second. Campus Direct. It's been posted since yesterday. Did you purchase it? When did you purchase the 3 days? Today? No. Yeah, then no. No, our guaranteed plays don't come included in the premium package. You have to purchase that one separate for $50. No. Now if you buy it today, we have a promo. If you spend $99 or more on a premium play or personal play package, you'll get the game for free. But other than that, it's not included with premium plays. No, we extended your account, so you still have premium plays for today. But you can renew you can renew early, and you won't lose any time. Or you can just purchase the play for $50. But if you want to call me back, I'm actually live. I'm finishing up the live show right now. Then, yep. Okay. Perfect. No problem. No problem, Glenn. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good luck today. Bye-bye. K-Guns, you're in the right place if you want to make money. You're in the right place if you want to make money. We take no BS, no drama here. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. So, but Andre, back to Dayton and St. Mary's. I think it's going to be a very competitive game. I think it's a testing game between both teams. I think this is a very good look-ahead spot to what you can expect out of Dayton or St. Mary's in the future. So to me, it was, I like Dayton, but then I don't like the fact that they can't defend a 3-ball. They're going to be going up against St. Mary's, the number 4 3-point shooting team in the country. And I see we could have a recipe for disaster. So for that one, I lay off of it, and I see it as a big test for both teams. So this definitely be their biggest test between both teams so far on the season, with the exception of Dayton playing to Kansas and losing to Kansas. So other than that, it's that time, guys. Time to get you guys on a free play. Time to get you guys on your merry way. It's going to be a good time. Be a nice nice day for everybody today. But instantly, Andre, and I made a ton of money on St. Mary's last year. Matter of fact, the last 4 years. I want to say, take Dayton, because I really like Dayton this year. I really do. But St. Mary's scares me with their 3-ball and Dayton's failure to defend it. The Duck flying into Arizona for a victory. I like that, Toby. I like that. I like that today. All right, guys, going to get you guys on a free play today. Oh, Andre, my pleasure, man. Anytime I can always get one in, I definitely will. All right, guys, free play coming your way. Free premium play in the NFL. Baltimore Ravens laying the 6. Baltimore Ravens laying the 6. Remember, if you want those first quarter team totals that we already bet and showed off, you just need to rewind the program. All right, guys, we will be live. If you don't know, we'll be live tomorrow, noon Eastern time, 9 Pacific. We go live 7 days a week. 365, maybe not Christmas this year. Who knows? Maybe we will go live on Christmas. But either way, we go live 7 days a week. Enjoyed the show today, guys. Let's make a boatload of money. Remember, our big NFL guaranteed play. You have to sign up by 4 p.m. Eastern time. $50, guaranteed to winner. You get the next one free, and we ain't losing it. Ask Mr. Beeman. He already knows we're winning this sucker. Fast Freddy collected on the free UFC pick on Bryce Mitchell. Thug Nasty with the Wizard. And if you guys want that big NFL play for free, purchase any premium play or personal play package or NHL package for $99 or more, and we will give you that play today absolutely free on the house. And you get the premium plays or personal plays, so it's a great deal. And you're going to make a boatload of money. So get on board, guys. Let's make a boatload of money together. It's going to be a great day. Free plays are going to be off the hook today. If you want an additional NFL free play, watch our daily free play video after this one, and you have another free play in that video as well. And it's definitely going to be a good time today, folks. It's going to be a money-making time. And here's the link to the other video. There's a link to the other video. You can go watch that one. And make sure when you're done over there, drop us a comment. Give us a big thumbs up on that video. And guys, again, if you're still here, please do us a big favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. And this video helped get our video trending. Obviously, you know, people like to steal our ideas and stuff, but whatever. Get us trending on YouTube. Get our videos trending in the right direction. We're going to keep bringing you guys even more content, more good stuff. Steelers, Toby Steeler says, bet the other video. Thanks. Have a great day all. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. All right, guys, good luck. Always bet within your means. If you got baby mama to take care of your baby mama. If you got rent to pay, pay your rent. If you got credit card payments, mortgage, whatever it may be, pay it. We ain't going anywhere. I promise you that much. And as Fast Freddy said, don't fall asleep watching that Virginia slow down stuff because it's boring as hell. All right, guys. And yes, exactly, Mark. And don't do anything stupid. All right, guys. And good luck to everybody today. And even if you're against us, I wish you the best of luck when you lose and we win. All right? Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.